How you going? And today's thought bubble, Inception thought bubble, is going to be about sign-up forms. We're just going to do a quick thing on that. We've gone through some locations to do sign-up forms in previous videos. You can actually do sign-up forms on Facebook. You can hook them up to your CRM. We're going to go through how to use customer relationship management software later on in other videos, but you can see that you can embed it into Facebook. But from what the Facebook strategists tell me, the first rule of Facebook is to get people's contact details off Facebook. So that's why Facebook even allows you to embed sign-up forms in there. We use the free MailChimp for a lot of our setup and things like that. You can upgrade it to different packages. It allows you to have different templates and things like that too, that makes it look cooler. But you do get free templates that you can use. It just means that it's going to be the stock standard stuff. But you can see that you get 2,000 contacts. So it's great for building the database, because you would rather have 500 active contacts than 2,000 contacts that basically you're wasting your time. So what I tend to do is set up a free MailChimp account and start to build your list. And what I'll do is, if you're looking at upgrading to it, you don't have to go up to MailChimp. There's other ones. Basically, I say start how you intend to finish it. So I say if you're going to use the MailChimp one, yes, there are other ones might be more user friendly and stuff like that, but you're going to have to learn them. They're going to be a little bit different. So it does allow you options to go up, and pretty well that's all you're going to need. If you have more contacts than that, you can upgrade it. It might just cost you a little bit more. Okay, so what we're talking about by sign-up forms, we can see that this is one of the websites we've got for the PATH program, and we've actually got a free MailChimp account signed up. So you can see that you've got name, address, town, suburb. If you put phone number, a lot of people may not want to sign up on a sign-up form if you put the phone number, but if you put the phone number as an option and they put their phone number, you must call them because they're expecting you to call them. So you just put it as an option, because a lot of people, they may not want you to call it. This one is quite simple. You can see that on getting them to put, they can check, are they a job seeker? Are they employer? I'm both. So we can go through stuff there. I'm an employment service provider. And then I tend to put a little joke in there, like I'm not an owl because it says hoo, or I'm basically a robot. So that's basically on the, when you see the, what they call reCAPTCHA, which just prevents spam and that sort of thing. It says I'm not a robot. Well, I'm basically a robot is a bit of an IT joke. Okay, so that's another sign-up form that you can do. But when you go to the next level, you might actually have registration. And this is for my membership site, for my training site, which Inception Training does. This one's actually hosted on WP Engine, who I recommend. Now, their starter package will get you to 25,000 clicks a month on there as well. So that you've got a lot of scope, and if you become a noisy neighbor and you're taking up too much of the server, they can actually upgrade you or give you a dedicated server, and you can upgrade on all that sort of stuff. So this costs you about 35 US a month, I think, is their starter pack. Whereas the one for Inception that I've got, I basically just have cPanel hosting, which costs me about, it'll cost you about $5 to $10 a month. So it's pretty basic stuff, but it's all you need for basic information website. If you are looking at an e-commerce website, then you're going to have to go up to someone like WP Engine, who will problem solve and bug fix things for you. Okay, it's part of that package there too. All right, so when you're looking at the sign-up form, what do? Well, you go through and you create it, and we'll go through how to create a MailChimp sign-up form. I've got some videos for that. I actually did a video on that. I had a sign-up form so that when I went to networking, instead of getting their details, I got out my phone, I'd put in their details into my sign-up page, and then they would automatically get an email that's sent out from MailChimp as to what I'm doing and all the different brands that I work with and all this sort of stuff, and they can choose what they want to work with me on. Okay, so this is where it comes into it. So that's all produced in MailChimp. So you set up all of these features and that sort of thing. That's another video, but I don't code. What you do is you just have in MailChimp and you say you want to embed it, and you click that, and then you copy the code, and then it's just a simple matter of putting it into WordPress, and here's all the code, everything there as well. Now, I don't do the code, I don't do coding, I don't touch it. Okay, so you can see that, there's other things in there, there's other functions and stuff like this. Okay, so this is where it comes down to, this is what you see on the front end. And you see the stuff that we've got there as well. We've got the location, that sort of stuff. But it's going into that it's a lot easier and user friendly to do it. And you see that people see this, and this probably works better than if you can do when they come on, they have a pop-up. You can see that I've got the chat here, that I've got it as a pop-up. Now, I did originally have that it would come up at that page. People found that a little bit annoying. So what I did is minimize it, and it only comes up with just the short little intro on there as well. Okay, so when you're looking at sign-up pages, you can sign people up from the chat. I find that if I get their details and that through the chat, I will jump onto the sign-up page and I actually put them in there myself, so that I keep them all in one space. And the other reason I do that, if you put them in directly into your MailChimp program, it triggers and says, hey, these people, you've put these people into your database. Do you have permission to send an email? That might flag it as spam when you send out stuff to them there as well. So that's something you have to look when you're looking at your omni-channel marketing and you're connecting all of these things up. If you've got the systems there to use it, which one you use to do what function of the marketing is something that you need to learn. And that's why you need people to actually be managing it, setting appointments and all this sort of stuff. So it's not a full automated system, but the idea of automating certain functions is it gives you more time to actually talk to people, which is what your customers want. Okay, so that's the next video. So keep looking out for the videos and we'll go through some other stuff. And if you've got any questions, put some questions in the chat or the comments, and we can go from there. And don't forget to like the page, because then you're going to get all these updates. And if you comment on the page and you like the page, you'll start to see more of these comments come up in your newsfeed.